Right, so hi everyone, happy Monday to you, filming it on a Thursday. I hope you had a lovely 10-10 portal. So I'm just very chilled filming these in my dressing gown, and I have already filmed Tuesday's ones, and I'm annoyed because I can't find the wee book for the Pluto cards, but I have done a Pluto pick-a-pelt, so I will have put that out by now, and we'll do that, and then I'll write the messages. But I'll write them up in advance, so I'm just scheduling the answers. So just so that you know that. So just like I've said in other videos, I'm not going to be going back and forwards chatting, otherwise there's just no point in me taking off if I'm not completely detaching from the energy. But I hope you find them helpful. I'll try and schedule some picker cards dotted about. Right, so welcome if you're new. My name's Claire, not Crystal. Everything I do is channeling, clearing, healing energy. And as you may have just heard me say there, I'm taking most of October. Well, by the time you're watching this, I'm taking the rest of October off, and I'll be back to live streams, kind of real live time filming on Monday, the 3rd of November. So it'll fly by. But anyway, let's get into this. So this is the karmic balance, karmic clearing, karmic balance spread that I've made up, that I've been doing. So, and I forgot to use the charms in the last ones that I've filmed, so I've put them there. So let's actually just do them right now. So let's see, what have we got? So angels are trying to guide you towards your destiny. This, I'm not saying the same thing again, that just constantly comes out every single time. Unconditional love. But yes, I have to say it again. They make me say it again, because it is like, you know, it is like the wheel of destiny, fate is turning, your luck's changing. Again, you could feel like you could be feeling your age, because a dinosaur, I always just think of that saying, I feel like a dinosaur or something. Or your very ancient soul. Box clever, you need to be cunning about something. It doesn't feel in a bad way. It means you just need to be careful not to tell everyone your business, because it's your time in the sun, and unfortunately, when other people haven't done their shadow work, they can get jealous. You could be you could be on holiday, you could be planning a holiday, there's a plane, you could be emigrating, you could be eloping, you could be moving, you could be flying in your work right now, but it's a plane, and I've not seen the plane come out any other times. And then they're really pulling my eyes in on this beautiful butterfly here, so that's relevant there too. So, and a butterfly was one of the charms I picked out for the, like, I didn't specifically pick them, I just picked whatever, and that was one of the ones for the pick-a-pill. Right, okay, so what have we got? So although I'm saying it's for Monday, it is, you can watch this whenever and it might resonate, and remember, it's not yours every time anyway, so please use discernment with that. But for Monday, we have a lot going on, because we've got Pluto direct in Aquarius at some point, and so I've explained this on all the ones for Tuesday, but just quickly, Aquarius is shock, surprises, awakening, shaking you up to wake you up. It's unpredictable, so it's just that, unpredictable shifts, changes. But because Pluto was going inwards, retrograde, there's been a lot of internal changes going on within you, that, so you may have been conscious of this, or it might have all been going on, and you weren't really aware, and it's been going on under the surface. But either way, you could start to see the manifestations of that. So if you've been doing a lot of inner work, you could start to see, or other people could start to see that in you, around you both. So just generally. And we've also got Venus has shifted into Libra today. So Venus is love, peace, harmony. Libra is love, peace, harmony. Venus is not just love, romantic love, self-love, beauty, what you find beautiful, who you find beautiful, your money. And Libra is the house of partnership, soul contracts, karmic contracts, twin flame contracts of all kinds. So keep that in mind. It's not always the good stuff. I've had people that were in my life for, you would a reason, a season, or a lifetime, but, some of them you would think, oh, they're going to be your friend forever, and boom, no, they're not. So, people can be in your life for a long time, and then they're not. I don't need to explain this one, we all know that. So this could have happened to somebody. Also, yeah, now, because that's kind of going in the realms of friendship, but it could be love, family, wherever, work. Aquarius is also friendship, the 11th house of friendship. So there could be friendship changes here. You could be realising somebody's true colours. Right, this card has just come out. So we've got forgive yourself. Forgiveness isn't for others, it's for you. Free yourself from guilt and shame. Right, okay. So there's a lot of this been going on for people right now. Disarm the fear. Fear limits your potential. Release it and step into your power with confidence. I pulled both these. Actually, I didn't pull that. I pulled that one in a personal session recently. So, but notice that came out reverse. So you could be resisting some type of leap of faith here. Release the resentment loop. Resentment isn't power, it's poison. Stop replaying the story. You're free to choose peace. So a lot going on there. Right. That is the theme. I'm totally running out of places to put things here. So we'll put them there, keeping that in mind. And what have we got? So I've got my galactic cell cards for which I've basically merged like 3 or 4 decks together. A big, gigantic, massive deck. So, this is unconsciously I keep saying that unconsciously, whatever. It's subconsciously in the feminine energy, whether you're male or female, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. The Great Galen, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits soul tribe. So that actually feels very mystical in itself. So you could feel very connected to Mary Magdalene, Sisterhood of the Rose, especially because that Mary Magdalene card's been creeping in on all the videos. So again, if you're new to me, I work very closely with Mary Magdalene, Jesus energies, like to support the unions. But again, you could absolutely feel very connected to this energy too, because I'm being very pulled in to the rose. So rose, priestess, all these kind of words. And again, it's kind of one of the things, if you connect with that, you'd already know what it means. Or you'd be like, hey, I think I feel I know what that means. But I am very much one of the people that initiates people into that energy as well. Like I've had many people that have been, that have done deeper work with me, or definitely people that have been my memberships over the past 10 years that then go on to help other people as well and hold things online, offline. So I've always been a healer for healers, and right from when I started this, it's part of my path. So, right, okay, so what have we got? Because I'm just putting that point now, you don't need to be somebody that's just going through your awakening and you're just getting all the epiphanies. You could be somebody that you help people with this. You could be like myself. So, take it as it resonates. Right. What have we got in the masculine energy and the subconscious? I keep seeing the karmic relationship card, right? So, oh, wow, that's totally fit with what I just said with that card. So don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? But it was in reverse. So you're still dimming your light and you're preventing a leap of faith, but until you don't. And that full moon, I think, has kick-started something, because Aries is masculine energy, and full moon is endings. I feel like, whether you realise it or not, something. So it could actually be literally on the day you're watching this, like you feel the shift of Pluto and Aquarius, which it isn't always going to be felt like that for everyone, but it kind of feels like that with what I'm picking up on here. Or even Venus going into Libra has got people really feeling really romantic or something, or focused on partnership. You go first, the universe will catch you. But this is all in the subconscious, so this is all bubbling away, about to come up. So what will we get? So I've got something for the thumbnail, because I'm going to put them back in and see if they come out again. So what have we got now in the conscious mind for divine feminine energy, male and female? They're pulling me to that reconciliation card. I've just pulled them on it. Wow. Oh my God. That's so crazy, because I'm filming this the day before the 1010 portal. So yeah, I feel the 1010 portal energy there over the weekend. Friday as you're watching this, but remember I'm filming it the day before Friday. I feel you're in very much in this 1010 portal energy. Doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wildcard. It's kind of that energy of like, look, it's fuck it, let's go. Are you going to take the leap of faith or not? It's time for reconciliation. Your soul's preparing to reconnect. But for some people, your soul's been preparing to reconnect and it's time to go. So funny the way that came out. Wow. So good. Oh no, now I totally need the portal card for the portal card. Right, what have we got in the masculine energy? I saw that karmic relationship card again. What have we got for the masculine? I'm closing my eyes. We've got the crumbling, right? Oh wow, guys, I'm not being funny, but when you've got cracked open, it's happening for you, and you've got the crumbling. These are both the energies about the tower for me. But I would say for most people, if you know the tarot, that's what they've been based on. What are you clinging on to? Hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning, teaching. I feel like the true divine feminines, that have been veiled, that have been hidden to their masculines. It's all coming to light, you know. The devil's work has been exposed because I got pulled to that. Definitely karmic groups that have held people back. Karmic friendship groups, karmic family, karmic lovers that have kind of confused people. It's all being exposed. Mercury in Scorpio is exposing it all. Right. What will we get for the thumbnail? Give yourself disarm the fear. I think, please. Right. Big messages. Put them there. What would balance the scale? Let's see if them come out again. What would balance the scales then? What would shift the energy? What is the leap of faith that people need to take? What? Okay, so I would say there's some big, you know, this is in the feminine energy too, so feeling, so it's like, look, yeah, obviously Venus, and now remember, this isn't like right away, but it's like the shift of Venus going into Libra, Venus ruling Libra, and Libra being about union, marriage, love and partnership. Now, this doesn't need to be literal marriage. This can just be people's thoughts move to commitment and being in a proper union, kingdom marriage. But we can't ignore the fact there's wedding dresses and suits on both these cards. You begin to feel your heartbeat faster when you're close. A marriage of souls, a union of two divine counterparts blending together. So this is a, you know, divine feminine, divine masculine in the feelings, you know, in the feminine energy. That's what would balance the scales. Is, oh my God, that is like what I said when I held up the reunion, 1144, 144 on the timer. When I held up those cards, this is what needs to happen. That was, you know, because it's just God and the guide speaking through me all the time. That is the truth. Like the thing that will shift you out of the shitty feeling is to go for what you want. Makes sense, guys. It's definitely, if you've been doing a lot of internal work, it's time to go, you know. And then look, that's really beautiful. So this, I've got this here because I gave that to my friend years ago. Actually, sadly, it's somebody I've lost touch with, but I mean, it's, we're all, you know, you're always connected to people. But look, it's that kind of pinky promise sort of thing that says, no matter where we go, no matter what we do, you'll always be there for me. I'll always be there for you. So this is what it feels like, this kind of connect. And actually, that's the imagery that I've got on the thumbnail for these readings. I'm not always putting them on all of them, but that's kind of nuts. So yeah, pinky promise could be a thing here, or there's just a very close connection here. So the reconciliation again, so we've got that. Yeah, so I showed that before, and that's what's come out. So that's what would balance the scales here, to take action towards reconciliation and, yeah, to release codependency. So I feel that's what it is. While Pluto has been retrograde in Aquarius, people have been healing themselves of addictions, codependency. Before the addictions were affecting their romantic life, they're not now. So if somebody had like codependent friends holding them back, codependent family holding them back, for some of you could be in a codependent romantic relationship that was holding you back, or even letting, you know, past lovers, you know, put demands on you, whatever, if there's like children involved and stuff. All of that is behind this group of people, and they're ready for reconciliation. Just because they're ready for it doesn't mean they're going for it, but it feels like that's what's coming. Yes, because that just fell out again. You begin to feel your heartbeat faster when you're close. Wow. Siding messages. And so that was what would balance the scales. I don't know if I'd already went into the action. But even if I did, they're pulling me to be decisive. Oh, forgive and forget. What they're reminding me of is not last night, but the night before, because last night I had that session and I was talking till late, so I didn't watch the telly after. But I always have to be like, I'm too so specific again, going into 2 minutes too much detail, but it's just like, doing it, it's like that's the truth. But the night before, it was the episode in Paris where oh no, it's not got to, that's what I watched tonight actually. It's but so I remember that was coming up because I kept picking up the charm that had the Eiffel Tower, and it kept reminding me the last of Sex and the City, because he basically goes to get her. But it was the episode where the friends are like, go get our girl, like go get your girl. So I feel the message is go get your girl. Like you've decided you need to go get your girl. You know, you're taking the lead, you're in masculine energy. I'm here for this exciting masculine energy. Problem solved. Like that's what you need to do. Cards are flying at me. That's hilarious. And then I got guided to 144 again on the timer. So, because I'm not looking at the timer the whole time, they just pull my eyes to it. So what is the action then? This will be quite funny and blunt because that's why I love these cards. Yes, but I can't. I'm absolutely fucking gobsmacked. What are the fucking... This is... I can't. This is what I mean. I love this, and it's constantly 24/7 with me. I don't need to explain that if you're around here all the time. You see it. It's every single fucking video, whether it's recorded or live, and this is not new. This has been happening the whole fucking time, 10 years, but I never get bored of it. What are the chances I mention that and it's in the fucking picture? And do you know what? Believe it or not, I wasn't even thinking of that. I was completely forgetting that this is the deck that I completely forgot that, but my guides didn't forget when I picked it up. This person is wanting to explore love. That's what I'm getting from this. Because if you know Sex and the City, the guy goes from being dismissive, avoidant, just wanting to keep it casual, but with that, oh yeah, that makes sense now, but with that very close bond, but kind of it's, you know, it was selfish because, you know what I mean, you're in no man's, you're kind of stuck. I love and accept myself, and I'm a magnet for wonderful friendships. That I just picked up by accident, but there's no accidents. Again, you could be quite different because look, it's a wee cat sitting on top of a dog, so it's like you could have fought like cat and dog at some point. But right, what else? But really, what that means whenever I see the Eiffel Tower now, it really does mean things about Sex and the City. So I feel there is a moment where somebody could be saying to this person, go and get your person. Go and find out if they forgive you. Go and find out if you've got another chance. Ask with sincerity. Ask with sincerity. Be genuine and they'll be able to feel it. I'm saying that to you too. Tune out distractions. This is what I'm saying to you now. The guides and God are saying it to whoever needs to hear this. Move outside your comfort zone. Go with pure intentions. Like drop the facades that act. Be genuine and stop listening to people that are sabotaging you. Tune out the distractions. Embrace your own power and go for what you want. Be decisive and go for what you want. This is strong masculine energy. Trust in the divine plan. Speak up, yeah. It's time to speak up for these masculines. Look, you've went through, accept what's dying, you've went through a process and now it's time to be true to yourself. Right, boom, drop the mic, love it, leaving it there. We'll get some charms. I just picked up the Wheel of Destiny and Fate is Turning. Boom, leave it there. Happy Monday. See you later.